Let's just go to Google right there. Let's go to Google and look for Java string. Okay, look for Java string and look up constructors and see if we can find a suitable constructor which can help us constructing the string which we're looking for, right? So we can look up constructor summary. So the options that we have is let's see, original buffer, string buffer. So I really don't see value offset. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this constructor that uses basically a character array to populate string with the content of that array. So it's basically this specific string. So what I'm going to do in my code is I would like to replace this loop right here by a string, okay, which uses this type of constructor. And what I need to do is that I would like to create this character array or array of characters. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create an array of characters which I can create this like char character array of indent level, and I don't think I'm gaining anything, but obviously I need to say new character array of this many characters, okay, and then my loop is going to populate this array of characters, with, so this time I'm going to say value, okay, I'm going to say value at index, initialize it by the tab. So now I have my array. So now indent string I can create by simply constructing my string from so we constructed by passing the value, right? The value, the offset is going to be 0 offset, like that, right? So I'm just going to keep the annotation that this is an offset, something like that. And finally, the count is simply going to be value length, okay? So let's see if this works for us. I'm just thinking that printing this indentation string instead of using multiple print statements may be more efficient to execute. So I will just print indent string by using the print statement, and then I will print line the text, and hopefully this will work the same way. So although the function seems to be a little longer, I'm just thinking that constructing an array and populating it with tabs may be more efficient than and then basically using a single indentation string like that may be more efficient than in outputting individual characters. So we can try to benchmark this, but it's just another example where indentation can be handled as a single item as opposed to a loop which generates multiple output statements of a single characters, of a stream of single characters. So let's take a look at what happens. So it does exactly the same thing, and make your choice. I think I would probably stick with the second version of it, okay, with this version. And also, I'm also curious if I can simply print the array. Can I do this? can I convert an array of characters to, I still have to convert it to string. There's not much gain, right? Because if we say to string, right? So it's pretty much the same thing. So I don't even have to construct this, I guess, right? So this is kind of maybe redundant. If I can do just this with an array of characters, essentially take array of characters, convert it to string, and print it, maybe it's going to do the same thing. Oh no, the toString for an array simply prints the address of it. So sorry, no. Let's not do that. Let's go back to the way it was there originally, right? So let's construct the indent string, which does exactly what we need, and then basically print the indentation string and make this output. Okay, so this is my final version, and I'm not going to dwell on it for forever. Basically, I'll just say, okay, if this works for me, that's okay, right? So I have a working version of the program which is capable of printing these subdirectories. Okay, so that concludes the coverage for this sample, and yes, questions?